State senators in Arizona are pushing to make Bitcoin legal tender in the state, a move that could potentially lead to the use of the digital currency to pay for goods and services. While many lawmakers have expressed concerns about the lack of regulation in the nascent industry, others see it as a way to increase consumer choice. Legislation to regulate cryptocurrency in Arizona. If the legislation to regulate cryptocurrency in Arizona passes, it will make the state the first in the nation to recognize and accept Bitcoin as legal tender. This could create new opportunities for individuals and businesses alike. However, the bill faces several hurdles. Firstly, it would need to be passed by the state Senate. It will also require voter approval. Then it will need to be signed by Governor Doug Ducey. In addition, the bill would need to be amended to clarify its specifics. Another issue to consider is the United States Constitution, which prohibits individual states from creating their own legal cash. Additionally, there is also the possibility of federal law stepping in to complicate the process. Senator Rogers recently announced a package of crypto-related bills to be introduced. These include a law that allows government agencies to contract with companies that offer cryptocurrencies. That way, they will be able to use them for payments, debt settlement, and other financial obligations. Senator Rogers has tried to pass crypto-related legislation in the past. But her first attempt did not pass. After this, she returned with a second effort, which has not yet been approved. Last year, Arizona lawmakers attempted to pass a bill that would allow individuals and businesses to pay taxes, penalties, and other financial obligations using a digital currency. This is despite a veto by Arizona Governor Doug Ducey. Senator Wendy Rogers has reintroduced the bill to make Bitcoin a legal tender in the state. She says the bill acknowledges the growing use of digital currencies and will protect consumers from taxation. Several states have already taken measures to address the concerns raised by the new technology. Other jurisdictions have tried to make detailed definitions for their asset classes, such as virtual currencies. Still, most have gone with broader, technology-agnostic definitions. In the end, it's unclear whether the legislature will pass any of the crypto-related bills. Some state representatives have endorsed the bills, and others have refused to do so. With the recent announcement of legislation to regulate cryptocurrency in Arizona, it appears that more and more people are interested in this emerging asset class. Bitcoin's ability to operate independently from central bank interference. Arizona State Senator Wendy Rogers has introduced a bill to make Bitcoin a legal tender in the state. This would make the cryptocurrency available to Arizona citizens to pay taxes and debts. It would also allow state agencies to accept the digital currency. The senator's proposed bill would amend the definition of legal tender in the state statutes. In addition, it would protect Bitcoin miners from being liable for paying taxes. Also, it would prevent local authorities from imposing restrictions on blockchain technology in the residence. While the senator's draft hasn't yet been passed, it has already triggered a number of conversations about crypto and its possible benefits. If the bill passes, it will become the first U.S. state to officially adopt the virtual currency. The bill has already been introduced by Rogers and her Republican colleagues in the state Senate. However, it still needs to be approved by the House before it becomes law. And, of course, the Senate must be willing to pass the bill as well. In addition to the SB 1341 bill, Senator Rogers has also proposed a few other crypto-related bills. These include an amendment to the state's constitution that would exempt virtual currencies from property taxes. A secondary bill was also introduced that would allow the state to enter into agreements with a cryptocurrency issuer to pay financial obligations. Although the senator's bill is the first to officially acknowledge Bitcoin as a legal tender in Arizona, others have made similar claims. Other states are also looking into the idea of using cryptocurrencies. Whether or not the senator's bill succeeds, it is a testament to how interested government agencies are in the crypto industry. Several states have shown interest, including Texas, Mississippi, and Wisconsin. As a result, the move is likely to trigger fresh debate in the country. Although the state of Arizona is a Republican stronghold, the Senate may not have the support it needs to pass the bill. That is why it is important to remember that other sides of the political spectrum may have an opinion about this proposal. El Salvador. State senators in Arizona are pushing for a bill to make Bitcoin legal tender. This would mean that the state would accept BTC in lieu of cash for a variety of purposes, including paying debts, taxes, and fees. The bill would also change some existing tax laws to make BTC simpler to use. However, it is unlikely that this bill will be adopted into law. If the Arizona state legislature passes the bill, it will be the first state to officially recognize Bitcoin as a form of payment for monetary debts. That would be a big deal. In addition to making it more accessible, the bill would also allow merchants to start accepting the currency in a more comprehensive way. This would likely ignite a new debate in the country. While the U.S. Constitution does not permit states to issue their own currencies, several state lawmakers are stepping up to the plate. Several other states, including Mississippi, Missouri, New Hampshire, Nevada, Oregon, and Wisconsin, have expressed interest in cryptocurrencies. Some even have introduced legislation to protect mining cryptos as a right. A similar proposal was never adopted by second reading, but it is possible that another version of the bill will pass. If this is the case, the legislation would allow state agencies to work with crypto firms in order to accept cryptocurrencies for payments. Moreover, the bill would protect merchants from being forced to hold BTC in separate accounts. Additionally, it would also allow for a broader definition of Bitcoin and include interactions with other interested entities. But the Arizona bill won't be the final word on BTC. It may need a little help from other politicians on both sides of the aisle. Whether or not the legislature can get its house in order is up in the air. Until then, Senator Wendy Rogers has launched 2 bills to make a few things happen. First, she has introduced a bill to make Bitcoin legal tender in Arizona. Second, she has introduced a series of crypto-related bills. One of these bills would make a cryptocurrency tax-exempt property. Another, albeit less ambitious, would let state agencies accept cryptocurrency as a payment method. Shiba Inu community pleased with SHIB's performance in January. Shiba Inu, a self-proclaimed Dogecoin killer, is one of the hottest altcoins of the market today. As such, many are wondering whether it's a good time to acquire the asset. Here are some factors to consider. First, the Shiba Inu community has made a significant effort to build its ecosystem. For starters, the project launched its own native token, called SHIB, along with a collection of other digital items. They also announced plans for a new stablecoin called SHI, which will be released this year. The project's developers want to take SHIB to a new level by making the ecosystem a decentralized one. To that end, they are building a Layer 2 scaling protocol, dubbed the Sherbarium, which will connect to the Ethereum blockchain and improve scalability. This will allow SHIB holders to send tokens to each other with low fees. Secondly, the team is carving out strong use cases for the coin. One example is the use of SHIB as a means of payment for Google Cloud services. Another use case is the ability to earn staking rewards. Finally, there is the Doggy DAO, which gives the community a direct hand in the distribution of Bone token rewards. Additionally, users will be able to vote on the listing of new trading pairs and new features. There's also the opportunity to stake 3 tokens and earn interest. These could be key factors for the future price appreciation of SHIB. On the positive side, the price of SHIB has been able to rebound from a 60% drop in the first 8 months of this year. But a drop below the 200-day exponential moving average could be in store. However, analysts do expect the Shiba Inu token to continue to grow in the metaverse. In fact, a recent report by JP Morgan estimates the metaverse could be a $1 trillion industry. Thus, the Shiba Inu community is hopeful about its future. If they can keep up the momentum, their crypto could reach ATHs. It's possible that their token will even reach $0.001 by the time it reaches its fourth halving in 2024.